Hello. How you guys doing? So tonight we're just kind of taking the opportunity to chill out, relax, play some farm sim, get the harvest in. I got quite a big harvest to get in, so it's going to be one of those situations. Got a hired worker on the 9610 combine, got the 8400 here with the J&M 1432X. Gonna be loading up into a Peterbilt there with the brand new West trailers that were just released, I believe, on ModHub, not ModHub US, but the Farming Simulator ModHub. So it's just gonna be kind of a quick one tonight, you know, an hour or two, just kind of sitting here and relaxing, hanging out with you guys and seeing exactly what's going on out there. So for those of you out there who don't already know, if you guys are catching this live, awesome. Thank you for being here. If not, you will be able to get a edited down version of this on YouTube later on. Unfortunately, I'm not going to keep the live stream up there. If you guys want to see the VOD of it, then make sure that you head over to the Twitch channel, www.twitch.tv/twistedtrissler. If you guys decide that you guys just want to watch the video of it, then, you know, it's going to be up on YouTube itself. So So with that being said, hello Twisted friends, fans, and all other configurations of viewer. My name is Twisted Trissler, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Now, today, we're actually going to be, as you can see, we're opening up the headlands on the second field of the season. We have a bunch of fields here. Let me bring up the map so you guys can see. Hopefully, let me bring that down just a little bit so you guys can actually hear me. So we have 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Those are the fields that we're going to be doing this this season. 4 is actually mine. I believe the rest are leased. What exactly are we hung up on here? Thanks, hired worker. We're okay. We're hung up on the straw. So, getting back to where we were, we're actually opening up the field here hopefully we'll be able to get this field done within this episode. This is also currently being live streamed as I'm recording it on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Facebook. So for those of you out there who would like to watch this live, would like to come in and actually talk to me live and in person, make sure that you keep an eye out for those for all of my channels. Twisted Tristler on Facebook, Twisted Tristler on YouTube, and you guessed it, Twisted Tristler on Twitch as well. So basically, just kind of taking my time with this, going through and actually getting the harvest done here. I've had this this save game running for a while and haven't really done much with it. So it's one of those where I figured it's finally time to progress it. As usual, we're going through doing things as realistic as we can. And we're going to start that by not putting the tractor in the ditch because, you know, that's important. And without clubbing the A-frame there on the tire of the deer. So, ooh. I can't lift that up anymore. It's just going to have to brush. So we are doing this as realistically as we can. With that, you know, there's going to be some elements because this is a game after all that, you know, that just no matter what you do are not going to be realistic. Like the fact that once again, I'm stuck on a straw clump as I'm trying to unload into my trailer. There's no reason why that should happen. Technically it's a cornstalk clump, but well, you know, just it is what it is. But yeah, so far the 8400 here with the 1432X actually has been performing really well. My next big investment is actually going to be a bigger harvester. I'm still going to keep the 9610 around, but I'm going to need something bigger to be able to handle all of this acreage, because in reality it's going to take a while for me to get all these fields done with just the 9610 running. So I'm probably looking into something red, to be honest. I've got a red machine in here that's actually really nice. Look at that, he's full again, and I gotta catch him. Yeah, I do have a red machine in here that's really nice. Works very well. So it's, you know, I'm not going to be keeping it strictly green on this playthrough. As you can see, you know, I'm not using a deer card. I'm actually using a J&M. Personally, I'm that type that I don't really care what color it is, as long as it gets the job done the way I need it to. So that's the way we're going to be handling it. As you guys can kind of see, we're rocking about 30 grand at the moment. I'm going to have to lease a baler to get this stuff out of here. Now, unfortunately, don't shoot me, but I'm going to be using auto load for the bales, just because it's a lot easier, and with the amount of time that I'm going to have to invest. Now, if I end up getting another person in here with me, I do have one person who's looking at joining this save game. If I do get that person here with me, then I'm going to be doing it manually. But until then, I'm going to be using auto load. So, you know, don't shoot me, but that's just kind of what's going to happen in this particular case here. So also, for future references, I am actually probably going to be trying to use Track IR, and then you guys can actually see how that's going around with all the stuff that I have going on in here as well, because I'm also finding a way to use my webcam. I'm using a GoPro Hero 8 as a webcam. I found a way to do it. If you guys want a tutorial, make sure that you leave a comment down below and I'll show you exactly what I got in order to make it work. And then you guys will be able to see firsthand as to how exactly that works. So that being said, I'm looking to try to figure out how to make TrackIR and that work side by side. If I can do that, that'll be awesome, because then you guys can actually see like camera movements of, you know, with my head without actually having that, you know, you guys will actually be able to see, God, English, I don't know where I'm going with this. You guys will be able to see my actual head movements as it's affecting the camera in game. So going through, got about 520 bushels on board already. I'm gonna let him do his thing for a while. Wait, is that a he? Yeah, that's a he in there. At least I think it is. Also, yes, I do actually run, until I get the TrackIR and stuff set up, I do actually run a wide POV. And that's just because of the fact that I want my camera turning to be minimal. Oof. Apparently the door opens. Did you guys know the door opened? Because I sure didn't. Really? Come on, dear. I'm gonna have to move that truck once this is a little bit more opened up, because I keep hitting that cornstalk bale chunk right there, and it stops this tractor dead, and I'm not sure why. That's one of those things where I was talking earlier where it was like this game's accurate to a point. Real life, I could be very wrong, but I seriously doubt that a cornstalk chunk like that, especially being, you know, shredded up, would actually be able to stop, you know, the 40,000 pounds of machine just outright, you know, by picking its wheels up off the ground. Okay, so what we're gonna go ahead and do, also I do have no tab in, so I can't just tab back and forth between vehicles. So he should be going up and down now as opposed to going around, so that'll be a lot more realistic as well, because now I'm gonna have to catch him in the... Actually, what I'm gonna have to do is I may have to take a row manually, or a pass manually. Yeah, because he's just gonna keep turning with it, creating it basically, it's all a straight to him. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pull him out. I'm gonna unload into the grain cart here, and then I'm gonna cut a path and then finish it so it's actually straight on one side, and then he should be able to grab it from there and go down and back. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna take probably, let's see, I need to cut into what the worker already did, so I'm probably gonna end up taking about 3 or so header paths off. So we'll start right about here. And then hopefully this will help that hired worker distinguish between what's a straight line and what isn't. Because sometimes when you have angles of stuff that are too close to each other, even the helper, well, the AI extension helper is actually what I'm using as a mod for that. However, when it comes to doing that, it has a hard time from time to time distinguishing what's straight if the angles are actually close enough to each other. You know, it's not like, you know, you have a 10-degree offset to the right, it'll go, oh, okay, that's still straight. I can bend around that. Should it do that? Probably not. Am I here to complain about it though? No, I'm just here to do what I have to do to make it so it works. Got about 50% in there now, so about 180 bushels worth roughly. And I can actually move over a row while we got a gap there. Need to move over a little bit more. There we go. So that'll sit right about right now. So as you guys can see, we do have true 30-inch spacing with true 30-inch spaced header. Now the wheels are a little bit different. Oh, hello. I don't think I have a fuel trailer. Can you stop, please? Rolling through the cornfield. I do not think I actually have a fuel trailer. Let's go with the Thunder Creek just because. Thunder, as you'd hear on Millennial Farmer, because this is actually the same version that he has. Only I believe his is white. We'll just do some black rims because, you know, they look better. And then we're gonna have to get hopefully a cheap pickup truck to pull it with. Yes, 17,000 isn't too bad, I guess. It'll leave us about $3,000 for fuel. The nice thing is, once we get to soybeans, which probably won't be tonight, but once we get to soybeans, those are actually running at a dry enough state that they can be combined and sold immediately. Come on, load in. Actually, do I have a truck? I do have a truck. Let me just use that then. And then let me make sure that I have a fuel station. I think I can actually fill it up by the gas station. It's right there. So for the sake of convenience, more for you guys than for me, I just teleported to Field 4, which is actually right by the farm that I'm on. So kind of feel like one of those dogs hopping up and down through the wheat, you know. Oh boy, I'm super excited to see you. Hey, you over there, you know. So as you can see, the soybean field here is actually looking pretty good. Got a few weeds here and there, but not too bad. This next season, I'm actually going to be extending it out pretty much up against the property wall here, and then around, so it'll be right up next to Field 4. I want to keep Field 4 in as much of a circular field as I can. This is one of the only maps that I know that actually has true circular fields that you can use the pivot irrigation systems on properly. So I want to keep that way if I can. So we're going to go ahead and take the seed tender off the truck here. Wait for it to start. And then we're going to head over to the store and pick up the new fuel trailer. Can't tell if that's real or what the case is with that. So I don't see a train, but I heard the sirens going off, or the bells back and forth. God, talk about a speeding ticket, 114 going to the store. All right, let's see. There she is. And for those of you out there who are wondering, obviously I do not use manual attach. I would, except it has a lot of problems with a lot of other mods. Whoever put that mod out, I don't remember who actually did it, but whoever put that mod out actually should have done a lot more testing on it before it ever got released. So, what are you guys up to? Where are you from? Are you guys doing stuff in the back? While, you know, having me in the background? Are you guys watching me straight up? How's it, you know, let me know what's going on. Oh, chilling before bed. Wait, didn't you just come off a night shift? I thought you were. I thought sure you were on a night shift. Oh, so you went Super Trooper. And decided to be up all day after getting off work. Oof. See, you do. I never could. Although you and I need to talk, though, Panda. You need to let me know what's going on with that thing that I was talking to you about. Keep everybody else in the mysterious, you know. I should be in Discord, I think. Let me double check. I am. Yeah, I'm in general. That's fair. Yeah, I'm just anxious because I want to, you know, I want to move forward on that when I can. But you are very correct on the whole phone Discord sucks. Cause yeah, I can see that. I really hope that I can get Yatsune on tonight and I can get him to use Octo's VR, because I have a new game I want him to try. That's basically, I'm gonna be doing a YouTube video on it here probably tonight as well, but my god, it's amazing. It's basically Pavlov but more realistic. It's kind of like the great brainchild between Pavlov and Zero Caliber, because I mean, I really hate to say it, but Zero Caliber was a great VR game until they started messing with the hands. They started doing a bunch of stuff to the hands, and they made the hands and the controls feel really clunky. But this game it's nice, it's precise, it's crisp. The only one problem that I do have with it is bolt action rifles, but those are kind of hard to really get. All right, I should have enough fuel. Let's get out of here. Should have enough to at least get the combine going. Also, so if you're still there, Panda, does my audio actually sound okay? Because I did a bunch of work to it and I'm hoping it sounds all right, but I may also be really quiet and I don't know. Also, he may have gone to bed. This is a very could be a very big thing. Dang. Was hoping I could make that corner without messing up too much crop. I mean, I took out partial of a row. Well, so here's the thing. The game I know, because that truck was just really quiet. I can actually boost it a little bit more, but let me see. Let me throw a little booster on this here, just because. So we're gonna filter, we're gonna do gain. Let's bump it up, probably. Yeah, maybe about there. Of course, it doesn't help if I don't hit my mic, or it helps if I don't hit my microphone. Usually, anyway. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. I just bumped everything up just a little bit. Cool. Let's get back here and come on. Let's finish what we were up to. Are you getting a lot of background fan noise as well? Or is it being covered up by the little kind of music that I have going? Because for some reason this 1070 Ti is just like a jet engine in the room, and it's kind of a bugaboo to try to cover. Oh god, there we go. Yeah, that's gonna blow out the eardrums of people. Okay. So that could be just on my end then, because my headphones port into it directly, so I pick up exactly what my mic is picking up as opposed to what the after effects on it are. Okay. All right, so now that that has been taken care of, Combine has been completely and totally refueled. We are going to be going back here. Hopefully, this hired worker will now be able to tell that that is the straight line that I want him to go on. And if so, he'll be able to go down and back with me running the grain cart, bouncing back and forth basically between the grain cart and the truck. Hopefully trying to keep him moving as much as I can. So that's the idea anyway. So we're gonna let that try. Also, I kind of hope he doesn't get stuck on that truck. I can leave the truck there. Kind of hoping. Actually, you know, while I'm waiting on him to fill up anyway, I'm going to move that truck to a different spot where I don't have such a where I don't have such a hump right there that the tractor keeps getting stuck on. So that way I can do this a little bit more efficiently. Oof. I'm probably going to have to take these and edit them, bump those suspensions up just a little bit. Because I have a feeling once that thing is completely full, that sag is going to be real on them back tires. Nope. Let me actually catch up to them and make sure that the settings are right, because if they are, then I don't know what my AI worker is doing. If they're not, then I need to fix them so they are. Yeah. Alright, well, he's probably just going to be going around and around and around, and until this field is done, most likely, because of the fact that because it's circular, I don't know how to stop him from doing that. Either way, makes it a little bit more unrealistic, but we'll make it work. So, as I was kind of speaking on it earlier, just for those of you out there who are watching, I have a lot of harvesting to do, so there's no possible way that I'm going to be able to get this all done in one night. That being the case, there will be more than one episode on YouTube of this. Granted, this will be cut down for YouTube. For those of you out there on YouTube who are watching the episode, who want to see the full uncut thing, who want to jump in here and actually interact with me and stuff like that, then make sure that you guys are catching it on YouTube. I'm going to be coming out, I'm going to actually release a schedule here fairly soon, because my schedule is actually starting to normalize a bit, where I can go through and start saying a specific time that I'm going to be streaming. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get out from underneath him there, let him build up some, go get unloaded into the truck. Because that's one thing that I do know that I definitely need to do, is start streaming on a consistent schedule. I'm also sorry if this is clipping at all and causing you guys to have inner ear problems. So I'm gonna kick those down just a micro bit. There we go. But yeah, if you guys want to make sure, you know, if you guys want to see this stuff live, if you guys want to come in here and interact with me, ask questions, anything like that, then make sure that you catch this stuff live. I do stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. All three will actually have those. Now that I've actually got some decent no copyright music, I will actually make sure that I'm streaming to all three platforms every time I go live, so you can catch me on any one of those. That being the case, if you really want, because Streamlabs OBS is kind of weird with its multi-stream setup, if you guys want to make sure that I'm reading your comments and make sure that I can see what you're saying to me, then make sure you guys catch it on Twitch. That's the only one right now that I can guarantee that I actually can see the active chat as it's scrolling through. If you guys were here at different points, you know, you could see me talking to different people. That's because of that. So make sure that you guys are catching that. Apparently bunny hop semi. Okay, I was like, stop getting in the 8R. All right. Oh, that thing has a squat. The back of that trailer is low. That's all right. We're hauling 2,700 bushels, which is probably about 3 times overweight. So good thing the old Peterbilt will still pull it all the same. She's got a nice big strong engine, so she'll pull it all the same. The other thing, I may end up selling this trailer just off the get. I have a new pace setter on order that I'm going to be getting in here fairly soon, so I'm probably going to end up selling this trailer because of the fact that there's a high possibility that dumping this trailer is going to take a while because I have a covered shed. With that being the case, I may also see just how much corn I already have dried, because as you guys can see, this is wet corn, so it has to go back to the back to farm here and be ran through the dryer. So I may just see how much corn is actually dried and run a load out in this thing. So, because I know that'll bring some money, enough to actually put that, you know, to pay for that pace setter when it comes in. So yeah, as you guys can see, the stacks of the truck barely fit underneath it, so it's going to be one of those. I'm going to need a hopper because this thing's gonna tip back and rip through the top of the facility there. Oh no, it actually has a collision on it, so it can't. Well, I have a feeling I'm gonna go shooting across the galaxy here anytime soon. Yeah, because it's still trying to push up. Yeah, it was still trying to push up. So, since I'm there, I'm gonna try to see if I can't tip with the whole door. Maybe it tips a little faster without killing it. Yeah, it tips a little faster. But as you guys can see, it's gonna be an interesting one to keep this trailer around. When I get into doing cattle and stuff like that, this will actually be an amazing commodity hauling trailer, so I don't think I am going to get rid of it. I may trade it in for a different model of this trailer, but I'm definitely going to be keeping it around for certain. Let me actually see if I can run a load, just so I can get a hopper to run in here. I don't have quite a load dried yet, so well, may end up running this a little bit short. Because in order to get the new hopper in, I have to drop out, which means I'd have to shut down the stream. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna fill up everything that we have out here, get it ready to go. Yeah, how much propane do we have? Oh, we're still at 99%. So haven't even used the 1,000 liters of propane yet in order to do that. So we're actually looking pretty good. Looks like he's posted up right back there. We'll go ahead and put our auger in. Alright, all. Well, thank you everybody so much for watching. That is about all the time that I have for this particular sitting. Make sure that you guys subscribe. Make sure that you guys follow on Twitch. Everywhere that you can see me. Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure that you're subscribed so that way you can see when I go live. Make sure that you're followed, or when I actually put up a video, make sure that you're followed so that way you can see when I go live. That being said, thank you all once again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. As always, keep it twisted.